There's the swine flu now, that's exciting. Hot on the heels of the bird flu. It's like there goes breakfast and lunch. Bacon and chicken wings are pretty much the two most important bases on my personal food pyramid, so I'm kind of fucked now. Like, if there's a donut flu, I'm pretty much done. Whiskey flu grips nation, young comedian kills self. Big glass of whiskey for emphasis. I get a lot of the commercials on TV that are advertising different products. I know people who want to consolidate their debt, and I know people who might want to chat with live local singles, but I don't know anybody who's trying to invent something. Like, you see, there's all these invent shit commercials, like, we'll help you patent your invention, and I'm not totally sure, like, I'm not saying that everything worth inventing has already been invented, but if there's a major breakthrough to be had, it's going to be like some biotechnologist invents like a new microorganism that increases the yield on corn crops. It's not going to be some dude who's like, it's a toilet tank with a mini fridge in it so you can have snacks while you're pooping. It's not going to be that. Like, I've got it, Jim. All cars should run on apple cider. If only there were a company that could help shepherd us into this brave new world. Plaid is the only acceptable color for men's boxers. And yet, for some reason, it has virtually no presence in the more exciting field of women's underwear. I'm not totally sure why. Someone in the plaid lobby really needs to step it up on that one. Like, the only people I could think of who are buying plaid women's underwear are like Scottish strippers. Like, oh, you like that, do you? It's great, huh? Let's go back to the champagne room with you, a little more private. Has anyone anywhere ever pushed a crosswalk button only once? Volunteer. You're the one. You were like, I have patience in both my city's infrastructure and the Department of Transportation. So now we're here patiently until it's life-changing. Because usually it's a retarded monkey like, holy shit, look how much fun they're having on that side of the street. Oh my god! Why am I on this side? Oh, rookie mistake. If I press it a couple more times, they'll stop traffic on Sunset and Bob's Road, so that those of us on Bob's Road can cross over to the other fucking side. Weird. I was listening to that new Kanye West album recently, and you know how he has that the pitch corrector, like the vocoder thing that he sings through. So, like, you know, if you're a little bit off pitch, it kind of makes you more like, it makes you on pitch. And sweet. And I wish they had that for stand-up comedy. Like, I think that might be kind of nice. Like, you tell a joke and it's not quite funny, and all of a sudden it just changes it into a joke about how like black people and white people are different. Or it gives you like a Christopher Walken voice because everything that dude says is hilarious. Like, crosswalk buttons only once, it's crazy. Once I've done it. A lot of people are worried about the bailout now for Wall Street. Like, we gotta bail out Wall Street. And other people are like, no, we don't need to worry about Wall Street, we need to worry about Main Street. Now my thing is, what about Elm Street? Nobody's worried about that. Like, kids are getting attacked in their dreams. And we're all worried about budget deficits? Bullshit. Do the people who write slogans for chocolate chip cookie companies ever think that maybe my grandma couldn't cook for shit? Does anyone else live in the Valley in Sherman Oaks? I live in Sherman Oaks. Yeah. There's a store across the street from my house called Light Bulbs Unlimited. If all you're peddling is light bulbs, didn't you maybe pick the wrong adjective there? Unlimited. They're like, those dudes down the street at Fluorescence Only. Fuck them. Small-minded. I think that if college is supposed to prepare you for the rest of your life, then in all the tests, the questions, the really difficult questions, should be asked by angry women. I think it's usually who's behind the real toughies in my life. You know what I mean? It's like, this next one's a two-parter. Name 7 rivers in Mozambique, and whose fucking panties are these? I don't even know where to go from there. It's just, like, I expended my nerdery early, and it was clearly like, when is he gonna get urban? He's not gonna get urban. I tried to do the thing where, like, you know how comedians, like, and you guys have noticed it tonight, you were sitting in the front row, so you were like in just the blast radius. How people will pick you out and talk about you and shit like that. And I always see other comedians do it, and like, I want to do it to be cool, but I'm like way too nice to be a comedian like that. Like, I'll pick people out, I'm like, hey, what's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, what do you do for a living?
I'm an actress.
You're an actress?
I'm a waiter.
Okay, and a waiter. Those are both good jobs, and I'm sure that you're good at them.